Well, Thursday was a very nice day weather-wise around the coastal Empire and the Low Country. We had a mix of clouds and sunshine throughout the day that kept temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s for the most part. And this evening, conditions are pretty pleasant out there. There's the view from our Savannah camera looking toward the Savannah River. It was smooth as glass just moments ago, but a large ship moved through, so that's the only reason why we do have some ripples on the surface of the river, because we have very light winds out there. 77 degrees is the current temperature, so it's starting to cool off a little bit. We will be in the upper 60s, lower 70s by tomorrow morning. That increase in cloud cover will also bring the risk of a couple of stray showers overnight. We've been seeing that mostly in the western part of the area. Toombs County just a little while ago had some decent downpours near Vidalia. A little bit more moisture off to the west is moving from west to east, so we do run that risk overnight, but largely drying out before we get to the early morning hours of our Friday. But then by the afternoon and into the evening, we do have the chance for a couple of passing showers once again. Highs for tomorrow will be in the mid and upper 80s, close to 90 degrees, but by the time we get to the evening hours, just in time for the high school football games, temperatures will be cooling off into the 70s for the most part, drying out with that cloudy sky sticking around mid 70s as the games wrap up tomorrow night. But as we go into the weekend, those rain chances will be a bit higher. Temperatures, because that will be on the cooler side, just the lower 80s expected. And as conditions dry out next week, it will get warmer again. Upper 80s expected for those high temperatures. We're still watching high pressure off to the north. That's been bringing in more of an easterly flow for us throughout the day. That's the reason why the humidity levels at the surface have been increasing, and that coupled with some moisture streaming in from the west will lead to higher rain chances, especially for the weekend. Disturbance over North Texas and the stationary boundary that's draped across the southeast, that will help to bring some of that moisture into our region. So scattered showers expected for Saturday, Sunday, and into Labor Day itself. Rain totals for where we get the heaviest rainfall will be up to around an inch between the next 3 days, going beyond Friday, that is, but milder days are expected with those highs staying in the lower 80s. So pretty comfortable temperature-wise over the weekend. For tomorrow morning, we'll be mainly dry throughout the mid-morning hours. A bit of cloud cover increases through the afternoon. That's when we will start to see a few of those spotty showers begin to develop once again, but most of us will be missing out on that activity as we head through the bulk of the day Friday. It's going to be Saturday when those rain showers and storms will start to become more numerous, with a few pockets of heavy rain certainly possible. For tonight, partly cloudy with a few spotty showers. Overnight, temperatures will be in the upper 60s to lower 70s, and then for tomorrow afternoon, we'll have a bit of cloud cover around with temperatures warming into the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees for some of us. A few passing showers certainly possible, so have the rain gear handy just in case, but it looks like most of us will not need that throughout the day tomorrow or into the evening hours. For the boaters, northeast wind 5 to 10 knots, giving us seas right at 2 feet. So mainly dry for tomorrow, and then as we look ahead to the weekend, that's when those rain chances will be a bit higher. Comfortable temperatures, lower 80s, and then drying out and heating up for next week.
Well, we have a lot to look forward to.
I think so.
The 80s still.
We'll take that.
Thank you, Scott. Our clear